Hi everyone, Shelby and Wakawa here. In this video, I would like us to consider the cost for building a successful family. You see, a lot of people do not do the needful, and that is the reason why their homes are not properly built. Just a house is like a building. Marriage is like a building that requires a foundation, requires the pillars, requires the walls, and then the roofing. You see, so a lot of people complain about what they have not invested in. You should not complain about what you permit. A house without a foundation will surely fall. A building without pillars will be blown away by any wind that comes. So a lot of people are complaining and they are not doing the needful. You gotta do the needful. You see, somebody said you can learn how to drive by going to a driving school. And it's just for you to enter your car from one point to the other because you believe in safety. But when it comes to the issue of marriage, when it comes to the issue of family life, now, this is a relationship that is supposed to last for a lifetime, but then you take it casual. And at the end of the day, you keep complaining and crying that things are not working. See, everything is made to work, but you must understand the rules that makes it work. So I have 3 things, or even 4 to mention here that will help you in having a family that will last the test of time. Now there is this scripture that says that that whosoever desires to build a tower, and permit me to say that your family or your marriage is a building. If you like, you can make it a doghouse. If you like, you can make it a skyscraper. If you like, you can make it a tower. Now, he that wants to build the tower, the scripture says that the first thing to do is to sit down first and count the cost to see whether he has sufficient to finish it. My friend, as I'm talking with you right now, before you got married, did you count the cost? Did you? You did not count the cost. That means when you are about to get married, you must have the end in mind. You have to build a family that will last the test of time. I keep saying that a healthy relationship or a healthy marriage will last. But a sick relationship is the one that will be destroyed. So a lot of people do not sit down. My friend, you have to sit down and count the cost. When you meet a lady as a man or you meet a gentleman as a lady, you don't just keep on running to the altar because of the name love. Love can die off. Love can expire. There are things that keep the family going even when the love does not seem to be there. You are to sit down first. You are not to start running around. Yes, I agree that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. But before you run, sit down first. So the first thing is to sit down. To sit down. Sitting down is a place of composure. It's a place of taking, the business serious. Sit down first. That's number 1. Then number 2, you should count the cost. Every building has a cost. Every marriage should also have a cost. What is the price tag on your marriage? What are you willing to do for that family to survive and to succeed? What are you ready to give up? What are you ready to do to make sure that you are not named among the families that fail? You see, you have to count the cost. You have to count the cost. What are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let go cheating? Are you ready to let go mistrust between you and your partner? What are you willing to let go? What cost exactly are you ready to pay for your family to be together? A lot of people are not really giving it what it takes, and they cannot take what it contains. You have to give your family what it takes so that you can take what it contains. What are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let go all the girls that are disturbing you the moment you get married? Are you ready to let go, going to the club and wasting time, Are you ready to let go of other things to give attention to your family? What price are you ready to pay? It matters a lot. Someone was asking, how come my marriage lasted for 30 years? I said, I sat down and counted the cost. Because no matter how beautiful a family is, the moment the family scatters, the moment there is a divorce, it has failed. So don't allow your family to fail. Sit down, count the cost. That's the second thing. How much are you ready to pay for your family to survive? How much are you ready to pay for your marriage to be intact? How much are you ready to sacrifice for you and your wife to stay together? How much are you ready to sacrifice for the children? These are the things that we're talking about right now. Then the next thing, of course, is you have to see if you have sufficient to finish it. Do you have sufficient wisdom, sufficient knowledge, sufficient stamina for your marriage to last for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years? I remember that when we got married, it was said that till death do us part. How much are you ready to invest in that family to make it better? I can see a lot of families that have poor investments. The players did not invest. The husband did not invest. The wife did not invest. And the family is now scattered. How much are you ready to invest? You see, you have to count the cost. The cost of a skyscraper is not the same cost with a doghouse. If you want your family to be great, you must count the cost and must be ready for that. Or else, you will start the building and you cannot finish it. You can start the marriage and you cannot finish it. You can start the relationship and you cannot finish it. And everybody that sees you begin to mock you. My friend, if you don't want to be mocked, you have to sit down first and count the cost to see that you have sufficient to be married. I keep saying that marriage is not for children. Marriage is for men and women and not boys and girls. And it is when challenges come that we know who is a man and who is a woman. Are you ready to fight for your family? Well, put these things into practice. And I'm glad to announce to you that family will stand. I've done it. My family is standing. You are the next one to do it. Well, you liked this video. I would like you to subscribe to my channel. There are other videos and other things I'll tell you that you might not get right now. But when you subscribe, you'll be able to know when the new videos are coming and put this into practice. And your family will be the best that you have imagined it to be. Well, until we see again, remember to click and to share with your friends.